In the mid-19th century, the world was undergoing dramatic changes. The Industrial Revolution had transformed societies across Europe, leading to vast economic growth, but also deep inequality. In the midst of this transformation, two thinkers would come together to develop a radical new idea that would change the course of history: communism. They were Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. Karl Marx was born in 1818 in Trier, Germany, into a middle-class family. He studied philosophy and law, but became increasingly interested in politics and economics. Friedrich Engels, born in 1820, grew up in a wealthy family in Barmen. But unlike many in his social class, Engels became deeply critical of the capitalist system after witnessing the suffering of the working class. The two met in Paris in 1844 and quickly became friends. They shared similar views on the injustices of capitalism and the need for a revolutionary transformation of society. Together, they began to develop a theory that would provide the foundation for communism. Karl Marx believed that history was driven by class struggle, the conflict between those who owned the means of production, the bourgeoisie, and those who worked for them, the proletariat. He argued that capitalism, by its nature, exploited the working class and that this would eventually lead to its downfall. Engels' experiences in the factories of Manchester, England, reinforced his belief that the system was unsustainable. He published The Condition of the Working Class in England in 1845, a scathing critique of industrial capitalism that documented the harsh realities faced by workers. The collaboration between Marx and Engels would lead to one of the most influential political documents in history. In 1847, Marx and Engels were asked to join a small political group known as the Communist League, which was committed to advocating for a classless society. They were tasked with writing a manifesto that would outline the League's beliefs. The result was the Communist Manifesto, published in 1848. In it, they laid out their vision for a future in which the working class would rise up in revolution, overthrow the capitalist system, and create a society where wealth was shared equally among all. The manifesto argued that capitalism would inevitably collapse under the weight of its own contradictions, and that a socialist system followed by a classless, stateless society, communism, was the only way forward. Though the Communist Manifesto was initially met with limited success, its ideas would go on to inspire revolutionary movements worldwide, from the Russian Revolution of 1917 to anti-colonial struggles in the 20th century. Today, the legacy of Marx and Engels remains the subject of intense debate, but their ideas about capitalism, class struggle, and the possibility of a more just society continue to resonate. Whether you agree with their conclusions or not, it's impossible to deny the profound impact that the Communist Manifesto and the ideas of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels have had on the world. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in learning more, check out our channel, The Echoes of the Past.